everybody, this is Aline, the CEO and then the founder of EduCare Taiwan. EduCare Taiwan is the Taiwan University focused education consultancy. So what we do first, we give the unbiased and professional consultant to guidance to our student. We focus on the unbiased that we don't even get one single penny from any university to get student for them. Yeah. And second thing that we do is that we have the every Sunday webinar is at 11 o'clock in India time. So in webinar, we invite the Taiwan University, the international student recruiter, and the professor who want to recruit the student to their lab. So the recruiter that they will tell you that what is their requirement for admission, what the scholarship that they are providing, and the professor they are providing. They are coming to present what is the latest um, uh, research they are doing in their lab, and what kind of student that he's looking for. So you would have the, lifetime interaction with the professor and the recruiter. So it would be it's informative, and then it's very important when you are searching and you even think that Taiwan would be one of the places that you want to go to study. Do make sure that this is absolutely free, and this much that you can do for yourself, collecting enough information to make the right decision. Yeah. um, so, and one thing I want to say is that we invite different university to come, and different university they come for computer science, chemistry, or mechanical engineering, or electrical engineering. Please don't say because I'm chemistry student, so I don't need to. When there's a computer science, I don't need to join. No, that is not the case. Right now, all of the product, that we are having, they are interlaces each other so much. Like today, that this reliability science and technology, that you need math, physics, material, um, um, what is that? Mechanical and this physics, right? So all the subject, is integrated together to become the major. So that you will learn somehow. What is the latest in different field, and then you're gonna you get that information and see how that can integrate it to your study in the future. It's very important. So at this 1 hour the time that, and then every week spend and investing on yourself to enhance your um, cognitive level. That's much you can do for yourself. Okay, today's topic is reliability science. People might mistake this similar to the quality control, and it is not. Yeah, reliability is becoming increasingly important these days because the product we are using is becoming more and more complicated. Yeah, for example, car, like the automobile, cars. You know how many parts in one car? Anybody know? One car, how many parts? Actually, it's 30,000 to 40,000 parts in one car. So sometimes even one, defect happen in the small and not very important parts can create a disaster. The small part can be like O-ring. You know what the O-ring is? So this is the thermal, right? And in thermal, so this gap and this actually in between, inside they have the rubber, right? And the rubber it create the cushion, and then make sure that it can place and make sure that keep the warm in this container. That inside is the rubber they call O-ring. It can be big, it can be small. Okay, this is very small parts, but every part count. Okay, every part count. In 1986, January 28, 11 a.m. in USA, the Space Shuttle Challengers took off from Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Just 73 seconds up into the sky, the space shuttle disintegrate and killed 7 crew members on the board. with the live TV on. That 7, including the 38 years old high school history teacher, Krista McNiff. McNiff was supposed to demonstrate a live lecture to her student from the space. So after this incident happened, so the NASA, that thoroughly they investigate and they they check out whatever the passport have, things, and actually they find out the reason actually is that is the O-ring. So that O-ring, it was supposed to seal the hot gas in the container, but it failed. So when the space shuttle fly in the very high speed into the sky, actually that O-ring just fell, and then whole thing actually it's very technical. Yesterday it took me a lot of time to study it, but at the end I'm just saying, anyway, the O-ring fell and the gas came out and then it bust. Okay, so so only after 73 seconds into the sky, it really bust. And none of the 7 crews survived. Had NASA done more of the high reliability, tests on all the parts, this disaster could have avoided. And all students did not need to lose their beloved, history teacher in front of their eyes. Now, all responsible companies, they all know the importance of high reliability of their product. So the expert in the reliability science are in high demand in the job market. And I just came to know from Professor Tan that they are one of the highest paid in the engineering major as well. Yeah. Today, we are very happy to invite Professor Jermaine Dunn from Chang'an University. Professor Dunn is the first one to set up the Center on Reliability Science and Technology in Asia. Yeah, I think that you're going to have informative session today, and make sure that if you have any question, you write down in our chat, and Ishadi is going to summarize the question, and then later we will ask Professor. And today there's a bonus. There are 4 professors' students, ex and current student. They are eager to share their experience. And today this sharing would be in the interview interactive session. So I will ask their experience about this subject, what they experienced with Professor Dunn. So it's going to be fun. So make sure that you stay till the last and enjoy our webinar. So Professor Dunn, the stage is yours.